Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. All right, so let's get into this show here. Well, looks like your man LeBron James is on the verge of being swept out of the NBA playoffs once again. And with this on the verge of happening, we are now quickly fast forwarding to what's going to happen with the Lakers in the summer. Although we're still in the playoffs. It's only May, right? But you know how the media works. The Lakers lose, they're going to still be talking about the Lakers. Even us here, we're still going to be talking about the Lakers. Now, coming into this season, you guys remember that the Lakers did not give LeBron James a contract extension. So he picked up the final year of his player option for $52.6 million or something like that, where he's getting paid mega bucks, right? And deservingly so. He got it from his old contract, so good for him. But most people were saying that there's no way you're going to give a 50-year-old and extend him on a contract like that, rather, paying him $50 million a year. There's just no way. And then that's what kind of birthed the whole conversations of, well, where could LeBron go, as a free agent? And what team would be willing to give him a salary of that magnitude, right? But then, if you're looking at it from LeBron's standpoint, and I'm sure that was one of the reasons LeBron was so taken aback when the Lakers didn't offer him a contract extension, was that the year prior, he made the All-Star team. And he also made the NBA team. He was the only player that made the All-Star team and an NBA team that didn't get a contract extension. And I'm sure he was looking at the situation with the Clippers and James Harden and saying, well, wait a minute. If James Harden can get an extension, why can't I get an extension? Right? And if you look at it from just a regular season accomplishment standpoint, LeBron would have a case. The problem is this, however. The Lakers are trying to build for the future, and they have a young new superstar in Luka Doncic, albeit that he's currently injured. So the Lakers also have to be forward-thinking. And to spend $50 million on someone that's over the age of 40 doesn't really make much sense when now, given the fact that, Luka's not there and we're looking at him, is it worth it? You guys seeing this production here? Like, is it really worth it, right? So anyway, I saw a clip from a Laker legend, Byron Scott, who has never been shy of speaking his mind on the state of affairs of the Lakers, even if it includes LeBron James himself. He's never minced words or bit his tongue about anything at all. And I like that about Byron Scott, because he seems like a very straightforward person. So anyway, I came across a clip from his show. And by the way, they have a fantastic podcast. Make sure you guys go subscribe to it. And I saw this post on Twitter. And I'll give you the description before we play the video itself. It said this. Byron Scott says, no matter how LeBron James did this year, Lakers need to move on if they want to be a championship team. And this particular post was seen 326,000 times from his show via the Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast. So make sure you guys go subscribe. But before we even get into what Byron had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, PrizePicks. All right, guys, the regular season is wrapped up and the NBA playoffs are finally here. And there's no better way to cash in on all of the high-flying hoop action than PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, every win means when you're making lineups on PrizePicks. And here's something you didn't want to sleep on. PrizePicks has the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals sweepstakes going on right now. Make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player picked during the playoffs, and you could win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. That alone is reason enough to check out PrizePicks right now. I've been making lineups on the Celtics and Lakers players, and it makes watching the playoffs so much more fun. It's simple. Just pick more or less on player projections across basketball, baseball, hockey, and more. You can even pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup with stacks. And if your picks get off to a hot start, cash out early with easy payouts before the game even ends. PrizePicks is now available in all 50 states. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Okay, so want to play what Byron had to say here. It's only, I think, about a minute or so. And then we're going to continue on with the show. Take a listen to what Byron Scott had to say here.
Just finished by saying this, and what Gary is saying is exactly what I am saying, but I'm going to be a little bit more specific. You you're getting paid $50 million. You're 41, 42, 43 years old, right?
42, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. You got a three-headed monster like you're talking about. The Lakers, if you want to move on and be a championship team for the next 5, 6, 7 years, you got to build around Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves. You can't do that if he's still here.
Yeah.
He's $50 million. That comes off the cap. You can go get 2 really good basketball players.
Oh, at the 50.
And young basketball players that can come in here and help. So, again, all you haters out there that, he hating on LeBron. No, this is basketball.
Right.
This is logic. This is what makes sense for the Lakers. Now, I'm not in those meetings. I don't know what they're going to do. But if I am in those meetings, we move on from LeBron James, no matter how he does this year. It doesn't matter. He comes off $50 million off the cap. We can go get 2 guys that can really come in here that are younger and less expensive that can help us get to the next level.
Excellent. So you heard his comments. Now I just want to address a quick comment that someone left in the comment section. He said this: Byron Scott talking crazy if Reeves and Luka can build a championship. Talking crazy if Reeves and Luka can build a championship team. Why can't they win with LeBron? That makes no sense. The guy who has been to 12 finals and can't get 3, can't get there with him. But the guys with one appearance, okay, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. This guy is missing the whole point. LeBron has been a Laker for almost, or going on now, 8 good years. LeBron got to the Lakers, I think, in his mid-30s. Or early 30s, mid-30s. Since that time, what has happened? They won 1 ring in the bubble, 1 bubblicious ring. And then they made it to 1 Western Conference Finals. Everything else has just been utter ineptitude. They've gone out in the first round, I think, 1, 2, 3 times. They've missed the play-in tournament once. And now they're about to go out in the second round. It's not yielded this success that maybe some of his fans think. That's number 1. But number 2, the Lakers need to get younger. LeBron is 41 years old. He can't work hard on both sides of the court. And dare I say, the Lakers need to look at putting better complementary pieces around Luka Doncic. Number 3, the Lakers need to think also about how they're going to get rid of DeAndre Ayton, who I told y'all from the beginning of the season was ass. I told y'all this. DeAndre Ayton is a waste of time. I told y'all this. People be like, oh, Ayton is playing well. Ayton is not playing well. The fact that DeAndre Ayton, as tall as he is, cannot average 10 rebounds a game is disgraceful. The fact that I've seen so many games where the forwards of the Lakers have out-rebounded Ayton is disgraceful. So the Lakers need to find a way to get rid of him too. But overall, the point Byron is saying is that they need to get pieces that mesh well with Luka. And for $50 million, you can go out there and get some pieces. And are you sure you want to allocate $50 million to a player that's 42 years old? Now, some people will say Reeves shouldn't come back. Fair enough, but neither should LeBron. Neither should he. The only person that I think should be off the table is Luka Doncic. Everyone else should be able to move. And for the simple fact that the Lakers did not give LeBron an extension last summer, when they, last summer, when they had an opportunity to do so, that in itself should speak volumes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and side with Byron on this one.